Hitting that play button. Ooh, looks just like Genesis. Yo. Banjo Kazooie. Sensei, place to be chill. Trimmer saying back with some more Fed React.
YouTube Sensei, place to be chill. Trimmer saying back with some more Fed React. So we now got I love my NBA. So we got a 2K21 hands-on impression video by IGN, basically giving us a backstory of how it's going to be on there. I'm curious to check this thing out because, like I said, it sounds like it's a whole new game on the PS5 opposed to the one we got on PS4. So the PS4 is alright. I'm talking about the system. I'm talking about the game. I mean, because at first you couldn't shoot that joint at all, but after what I've been seeing here, so I want to get a breakdown of it. So let's check this thing out, shall we? Hitting that. Hitting that. Play.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
I was especially excited to play NBA 2K21 on the PS5 because it's one of just a couple next-gen launch games that's being built specifically for the new consoles. Yes, 2K21 is out right now on PS4, but the next-gen edition of the popular basketball sim is a new, built-from-the-ground-up version that has unique tech, modes, and features. Developer Visual Concepts took the same next-gen do-over approach last time around with NBA 2K14, but the PS4 version ended up being pretty bare bones next to that year's PS3 game.
I remember that.
Not so with 2K21. It's got everything that's in the current gen version now and more, including a bold new city mode and deeper WNBA integration.
NBA, we always talk about pace. Well, this will be all about pace.
But first, let's talk about the most fun part of any sports game's generational transition, the graphics. The native 4K 60 frames per second presentation in NBA 2K21 is impressive. Among the few dozen launch titles across both the PS5 and the Series X, this might be the one you fire up first to show off your new next-gen console's horsepower. Animations are much better, with foot planting and momentum being key areas of improvement. Players also now take procedural steps instead of just canned animations, which leads to less of the skating effect.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors.
Player faces are, of course, more detailed than ever, and a little thing that sells it is that everyone else looks much better now, too. From the crowd, which finally has kids in it,
crowd looks
to
a
the
lot
referees,
better.
people at the scorer's table, dance team, mascots, mop boys, cameramen, security guards, etc. Visual Concepts says they've added custom AI routines for 150 NPCs in the arena's lower bowl. More obviously, they've even added an entire second play-by-play broadcast team led by Brian Anderson and Grant Hill.
Hi everyone, alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson.
In short, the whole look of NBA 2K has a much more holistic feel compared to the current-gen versions. 2K Studio art director Anton Dawson told me that the team has a brand new set of tools to scan player faces and capture arena lighting, and they've been working on the next-gen version since midway through 2K20's development. In short, just about everything about the way players are brought into the game and then rendered and lit has changed, and you can see the results on the screen. Outside of the simulation, NBA 2K21 Next Gen's big new idea is the city. It's billed as the next step after Neighborhood, and it is an actual open world where you can walk around, join one of the 4 affiliations, and compete in one-on-one or bigger team events.
Open world in a basketball game?
Skateboard or bike. There are shops, pickup courts, and more. There's even a Foursquare-esque feature that allows you to run for mayor of each district, complete with in-game polling places to vote at every 6 weeks when new elections are held.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
To curate matchup soundtracks, design their affiliations' courts, and customize the look of their district. Hundreds of players will walk around at a given time, though when I jumped into the preview build, only a couple of QA testers were milling about. Still, it's a fascinating feature if Visual Concepts can pull it off. The new 2K also doubles down on its WNBA integration. You've got a full
Yeah, can we get
My
some,
Player
like,
career
classic
mode
teams
available
and
now, plus
jerseys
a
for the
full
women?
online league option. I played a bit as the Phoenix Mercury, aka
my
my
team.
only Arizona sports team actually capable of winning a championship, and sure enough, these women move differently and play differently compared to the men, as they should. Visual Concepts' quest for authenticity here seems genuine, which 2K says is owed to the women and men on the team who are big WNBA fans themselves. And back on the men's side, My Career offers a new story mode called Long Shadow, which introduces the G League as another big career path option alongside college. Humorously,
Really?
various nemesis from My Career modes in previous years return here as teammates on your G League squad, complete with plenty of off-court drama that's bound to follow. It'll be interesting to see how NBA 2K21's
Wow, so
fresh
they
start
updated
on next-gen
everything.
consoles comes together. My hour or so of hands-on time with the PS5 was very encouraging, but things like the city will need to be experienced with a full and active community of real-life players. NBA 2K21 will be out on Xbox Series X on November 10th and PS5 on November 12th, and for all your next-gen hoops needs, join us down here in the paint on IGN.
That's a great point.
Rocking out still.
Thompson outside. The three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I usually don't watch kind of like reviews, stuff like that from IGN, stuff like that, but I had to check this one out, and everything just sounds so great, and I cannot wait to check it out on PS5. For the women, I'm glad they got My Career, stuff like that going on for the women. I would like to see when it comes to, I know they're probably not going to do it this year, but next year, I hate the new WNBA jerseys. Like, they just look so businessy and generic. I like the old school uniforms that they had. I want them to bring that back and bring back some old school teams. They got the classic teams for the men and the classic, the all teams for the men. Do that for the WNBA too, because I want to try to get my Lisa Leslie and my Cheryl Swoops on. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it looks great. Yo, post any comments down below if you're a big basketball head like myself, love NBA. Post in the comments down below if you guys are still excited for this. Hit the like button, that really helps out the video, and subscribe button to NC Level Up, especially hopefully see NBA gameplay on here. So once again, I'm holding out the NBA gameplay until the PS5 comes out, because I have the game, I've been playing it, but I'm like I want to hold the PS5 stuff out. So once again, it's NC a place to be. Chill, Mr. AD, and the Fan React is out.